It's Chasing Lamely here, and welcome to another episode of A Working Holiday in the Sun. We've skipped ahead a little bit, and they're not going well. Let's play the intro, and you'll see what I mean.
Llévame donde nací, que a tu lado quiero estar. No hay un sitio para mí como mi buen Gibraltar.
So, since we last met, things have been going badly. We last met here at the Salford game, which was the last thing you saw. Then, it's a season of two halves so far. We started off really well, picked up a lot of good points, a lot of draws, went on this long unbeaten run, then lost to Salford in the FA Cup, lost to Concord 4-2 at home, Adeyemi picked up a knock, we lost to Chelmsford 1-0, and then we drew against Weston-super-Mare, lost to Chippenham, picked up a fluke win against Torquay in the FA Trophy. That was nice, unexpected. We brought 8 away fans, so we're doing well there. Then we played them at home in the league, and we lost. And Simon Adeyemi got sent off. Ooh, bit of a hiccup. Then we played Welling in the league, and we lost 3-0 without Simon Adeyemi. And then we played Hampton and Richmond in the league, and I thought we were starting to turn things around. I thought I figured out, you see, for all these games, you'll notice one thing in common. Maybe, if you're eagle-eyed. We brought in a new goalkeeper, Tony Aguirre. Aguirre? You know, we brought in Tony What's-His-Face, who used to play for Salford, and is Spanish, and on paper, not a bad goalkeeper. Unfortunately, and get your cliche bingo card ready, football is not played on paper. We weren't doing well with him in goal, so I swapped him back out again for Captain America Chris Evans, and we got a win. I also made some changes like bringing in Eugene Bopp and other stuff that I can't remember because it was almost an hour ago. But we made some tactical change. We've tinkered with tactics, with players, with lineups, with all sorts of stuff. I mean, you'll see I messed with the back four. Saidis had games, Kitchens had games, Matt Heath had games in there, Ethan Kaiser had games in the back four. I can't find a combination that's working right now. And then, obviously, got a draw, Boreham Wood, FA Trophy, good. Thought we'd bring him back to Gibraltar, give him a good pasting. Nope. James Jaycock decided to get himself sent off, and then it all fell apart. So, today we play Oxford City, and we play Woking. I kind of chose to come back for this game for two reasons. First of all, Oxford City, just down the road from me. I'm there most weekends when I'm not working. For example, should you be down there next weekend for the FA Cup game, I'll be there. Come say hi. And also because it's Christmas, and in-game Christmas, obviously not real-life Christmas, or you're playing FM20. But it's in-game Christmas, so we're going to do that. You'll notice that because of that bad run of form, our league position is, if it ever decides to load up on me, it's being a bit slow at the moment. Don't know how we got to Havant and Waterlooville. That's interesting. Stuff happens. Having a good day today. Yeah, you'll see we're 18th. Our form, if I can find the form guide, just not good. This is the form guide. We are in the worst form of every team in the league, and even Oxford City are below us in the league. Their form is better, and they could beat us, especially when you consider, you know, our away form. Yeah, their home form, top half. It's gonna be an interesting one. Anyway, the other problem we've had, apart from the drama in the league, is we have drama at the bank. We are losing money hand over fist. In fact, I got a message, if I can find it, about administration. There we go. Yeah. Sorry, sore throat. I've got to drink tea a lot. If we go down, we're done as a club. Anyway, that's some good news. That's some good fun. Let's get into some games. Andre Mariner has decided to slum it. His last game he refereed, or was apparently Beverley Town against Skullcoats Amateurs. Interesting. Before that, Tottenham and Brighton. He's kind of bouncing between these really weird non-league games and the Premier League. Andre Mariner must have a very interesting life. Anyway, this is the team selection for today. I have a few considered changes, a few risks. I'm going to give Aguirre another go in goal. I do kind of prefer Captain America Chris Evans, but he isn't as good as Aguirre. I can't remember his name at all. It might be Aguirre. Whatever comes out, we'll assume that's his name. Wasti, Saidi, Kitchen and Whittingham are the back four. Joel Whittingham's not fully fit, so he will get replaced at some point by Bobby Rumans. That's pretty much guaranteed. Joe Delacoe, Luke Clark, Joe Howell and Mike Williams will start in the middle, and Saidi and Adeyemi will start up top. We've gone back to the 4-4-2. I've been swapping between the 4-4-2 and this monstrosity here. It's also about learning two playing styles for the team too, because we play a Gegenpress with the diamond. We play standard Route 1 Tony Pulis hoofball with the 4-4-2. But I've also made the change of having an advanced forward and a poacher up top. So we'll see what happens. Saidi has been begging me for more first team football. So he's getting an opportunity to get more first team football by us playing the 4-4-2. Whereas playing one up top, he just wasn't getting opportunities. Which is fine, but he should be good enough to score a lot of goals at this level. And I feel like we're wasting those goals if we don't put him on the field. So we'll see what happens here. It might just be having an advanced forward and a poacher doesn't work together. We'll find out in due course. Let's get the game underway and see if we can survive it. And if I can survive the sore throat. No point me commenting on the kickoff. This should be a good game. There is nothing to tell between us and City on paper, really. Our teams are about equal. Our defence has been really suspect of late. I really need to find some centre halves, or hope I get some in the youth intake that are good enough, because centre halves, it's where we're being let down. I mean, Matt Heath, like I said, he keeps coming in and out of the side. He's dropped to 2-star rated now, and if he wasn't, it's a good save. If he wasn't my under 18 manager, I'd have got rid of him by now. But I don't know, just feels like we're lacking something. Let's shout an encouragement. Luke Clark's picked up a booking, that's always good. Wasi is excited by the encouragement. Kind of feel like we should be doing more though. I feel like we should be doing more. I mean, there's nothing happening highlights wise in this game. It's just nothing. Let's show some passion. Let's see if we can get nothing out of them. Nothing out of them at all. Just nothing. Something about this team, their confidence is just gone. They don't seem to have any self-belief, and I don't know how to get it back into them. Let's demand more. See if demanding more doesn't really do much either. It just feels like there must be more I can do with this team, and I don't know how to find that extra, like the extra 10% that will get them back to winning ways. But you'd think if we were ever going to find it, it would be against the team 21st in the league. I mean, look at them, they're all nervous, apprehensive. We should be able to do a number here. I mean, I know Kingy is a legend in goal, but he shouldn't be enough to keep us out. Aguirre, big goal kick. What's he got here? To Delacoe. He's never going to get that. Clark's picked up though. Good ball out to Whittingham. Looking good. Williams has picked up the ball on the left hand side. Loads of players around him. He goes for a pop. It was a silly move, but no one was giving him any support, so you can't blame him for taking a gamble. And now Adeyemi's going to be... Oh! That's got to be a red card. That's got to be a red. Oh! Red for Ruddock. Back in the game, boys. Back in the game. Okay, let's see what changes I can make to make this a situation we take advantage of. We're going to take Whittingham off because I know he's not supposed to play more than 75 minutes. But let's not push him too hard. Also, Bobby Rumans has actually been doing a decent job whilst he's been filling in for him. So I feel like I've gained some loyalty to the lad. Not a lot, like, you know me. Not a lot of loyalty, but I feel like I've gained a little bit of loyalty to that. We'll make that change too, so we'll swap Wassi with Pilatos. Wassi's really bad on the right wing, but it feels like the best option I've got. We're going to wait before we sort out the extra sub, I think. Purely because I don't know whether I want to take off Clark and stop him getting sent off, or if I want to take off a striker. Oh, we scored. We scored while I was drinking tea. Luke Clark would have been the man I would have taken off, but he's just scored his first goal for the club. It was scrappy, it was awful, but it was a goal, and we're up into 15th. Howell with the free kick, just puts it across. Saidi kind of gets his head to it. Wilson just kind of smashed it against Clark. It was an own goal, if anything. Just really bad, really, really terrible football played by City, but that's nothing new for them. Certainly not in real life. But anyway, 65 minutes gone. Aguirre makes a brilliant save. There was a goal deserved from that, but we should be doing more here. I'm going to make a quick sub here. Adeyemi's not shown up today, has he? Huh. There is a tactical change coming. I think I've got it in my head, but I'm going to have to make it in a second. Oh, Adeyemi gets... Every time I drink tea, we score a goal. Adeyemi was going to come off the pitch then. That was the tactical change I was thinking over. I was just trying to work out the best way of doing it. But he's scored now. It's like they know. If I think about taking a player off and drink tea, they'll score. That's what we've learned today. Think of taking a player off, drink tea, they score. That's the formula. So let's have a nice think about Bobby Rumans scoring a goal and a swig of tea, see what happens. No, it didn't work. It didn't work. It's because he knows I can't take him off. That's fine. We are going to sacrifice Gus. Jeff's is going to come on, sorry, for Joe Howell. Because he's looking tired. I don't really like Gus Jeffs in the centre, but he doesn't perform when I put him out wide. Which is weird, because he's a winger, but his best performances always come in centre mid. I don't know how to figure him out. But we're 2-0 up, and that should be the last kick of the game, pretty much. There we go. That's a 2-0 win for the boys. 2-0 win for the boys, and we have gained places in the league. Where has that left us? 14th. Back into the mid-table. Maybe it's just the boys missed the camera. The boys must have missed the camera, which is... We'll test that theory, because we're going to come back in just a moment, and we're going to play the Woking game. Feels like a plan. See you in a second. And so we're back, and today we are... Well, in today's second game. There you go, I learned English. In today's second game, we are facing Woking at home. Their form is woeful. Ours is inconsistent. They are 3 places and 2 points below us in the league. So this should be interesting. Managed by Lee Clark too. That's always good. And apparently, it's wet and breezy. Wet and breezy in Gibraltar. Let's see if that's actually something that happens. I think it'll just be sunny, because this game doesn't seem to understand that it can rain in Gibraltar, and that you can show it. It's weird. Anyway, one change between this game and last game. James Jaycock has come onto the bench for Captain America Chris Evans, purely because Aguirre actually had a good game last time out, so I don't feel like I'll need to replace him. Famous last words. We'll see how this goes. Anyone recognise? Oh, I always forget that Woking have got the footballer I hate the most in the entire world. And for once, it's not a Ferdinand, it's this guy. Armani Little. I have nothing against the guy personally. I'm sure he's a lovely guy. However, if your parents call you Armani Little, oh, just a disgrace. Just a disgrace. The fact that he lives in Oxford, currently plays for Oxford United, means I might have run into him at some point. So, hopefully he'll see this, and then we can have a chat about him changing his name to something sensible, like Dave. Anyway, it was a bit of a weird rant, wasn't it? A bit of a weird rant about a guy's name. Anyway, let's encourage our boys. See if we can make this 2 wins on the spin. We've had the most of the game so far, but that's usually a sign we're about to blow it. Kretschmer, Ferdinand over the top. That's it. Aguirre has got himself the ball, and can we do something with it from here? Long ball over the top. We're just playing route 1, no messing around. Adeyemi misses the header. Howell's picked it up, and now Williams over the top. I think he was looking for Delico to run onto it, but Delico is not Usain Bolt. He's not a quick man. Ball over the top. It's just wasteful balls over the top for no good reason. Saidi to Whittingham. What's Whittingham got now? Ball to Howell out to the left wing where Adeyemi has picked it up. Howell though, bring it back inside. Delico, acres of space. He's got a good cross on him. Falls to Howell. Oh, Howell should have shot first time and he's blown it. Clark over the top to Williams. Williams cuts it across. Saidi! Oh, Mike Williams. Mike Williams never ceases to produce when I most want someone to produce. And Saidi has got himself a goal, and this advanced forward poacher combination seems to be working quite well. Clark with the ball over the top. Williams, first time, crosses it. Saidi right there on the end of it. You couldn't have orchestrated that better if you'd tried. Beautiful work. Absolutely beautiful work. We're 1-0 up. And let's praise the boys. Delico with a corner though. This could go very wrong. Headed it only out as far as Williams. What was that? He just kind of headed it and then watched it fall and didn't think to follow up. Williams could have gone from hero to villain with that act of stupidity. Kitchen. Oh, what was that? That was utter garbage. It says Aguirre will have to take the blame for that goal. That wasn't Aguirre's fault by any stretch of the imagination. First of all, Williams completely blew the corner. Then Kitchen decided to jump over Aguirre when he's clearly called the ball. And come on, guys. Just a bit of focus, a bit of organisation. Let's concentrate. Oh, you're overwhelmed by the pressure. Overwhelmed by the pressure to concentrate. Oh, our diddums. Should have been concentrating anyway, boys. Shouldn't have to tell you. Alright, show some passion. Oh, you're frustrated by that too. Brilliant. Casey with the cross. Wassey, only as far as Casey again. Back in. Oh, what is this? See, this is the quality of defending you don't see when I'm not recording. This is what I see all the time. Just stupid mistakes like this. Just let it go. It wasn't a threat. Let the ball go. Take the goal kick. But instead we just recycle the ball back to them and give them another chance. Just needlessly. Absolutely needlessly. Utterly shambolic. Howell's got the ball. He understands what a red shirt looks like. It is raining in Gibraltar now. Good. Delico. What's he got? Oh, come on. We're going to concede again here. You watch. We're going to concede again. Hales Doherty through. Bradbury tapping into the bottom of the net. Absolute embarrassment. If Miles happens to watch this, can we have a be less shit shout? Just let us be able to literally shout be less shit, because this is just embarrassing, and none of those things there work in this situation. And yet get creative does. A team that's 3-1 down don't feel terribly inclined to be creative. They just want to go home. We need to get them back into the game. All the sodding encouragement and show some passion and demanding more in the world, it's not going to get that out of them. Let's push forward. Let's try and get into their box. I feel like I need to make changes. I don't even know what changes will work here. Oh. Let's take off both our centre mids, because they've both been shocking. And Whittingham at left back, because he's also been shocking. I wish I could take the entire team off right now, if I'm honest. I would quite happily remove this entire team from the field and just call it a day. But, you know, I feel like that's not going to get the job done. We're going to put 2 guys on ball winning midfielder in the centre and hope that has some effect. Maybe ask Mike Williams to attack a little bit more, just because he looks like he might produce it. In fact, screw it, they can both attack more. Their lack of production is part of the reason we're in this trouble. So let's see what we can do, and let's put Wassy on an attack as well as a wing back. Rumans, I know, loves to be an attacking wing back. That'll make him a happy boy. Oh, he wants to be a support wing. Screw it, give me an automatic wing back and I'll just tell the team to attack. That's fine. Let's see if we can get some goals, boys. Because this is embarrassing. I'm not having this, and I also don't see it as Aguirre as well. Like, the second I take the threat of Captain America away from him, he just has an absolute nightmare. And what was that? What was that madness? That's an absolute shambles. Like, the birth of Aguirre was a mistake. I'm going to say now, I think he's probably played his last game for the club. Because he's nothing but mistakes. He's just an absolute wall of mistakes. Every time you leave him to his own devices. Now, when I signed him, I was like, why would Salford get rid of this guy? I understand now. I understand completely why Salford get rid of him. That was cross it, maybe? Jeffs. Okay, come on, guys. One goal. I'm not asking much. Williams, Saidi, Delico. Oh. Let's demand more. I can't see it's going to do much, but we'll demand more. I mean, more of something that isn't this, ideally. Delico with the corner. Pretty much gone to waste. Saidi, maybe pass it to someone. Good choice. Wassy. Oh. It's just so poor. It's like they don't want to stay up. And the thing is, at the halfway point in the season, we've got the points of a team you'd expect to stay. Oh, fuck's sake. Honestly, may as well just send everyone home. Yeah, we've got the points of a team that should be in a position to stay up, but we've got the form of a team that's desperately trying to go down. Wasn't even worth showing that as a highlight, or allowing it to be taken, or giving it. Just utter shambles. Well, I hope you enjoyed your brief glimpse of Tony Aguirre, because he has played his last game for the club. He is an absolute embarrassment to humanity. Honest to God, that goalkeeping like that is a one-man advert for condoms. Just a one-man advert for condoms. See, people think I'm just angry, just overreacting. Nah, that was bad. So first thing I do, criticise last game. I played well and made important mistakes. Did you? How about no? Oh, you stand by what you said? Let's see if you still stand by what you said when this happened, shall we? Let's discipline you for poor performance. 2 weeks' wages. Absolutely suck my dick. Feel any better? Don't know if you feel better. Let's see if you feel any better after this. Unwanted, bye. Get out. Get out of my club. You are done. Goodbye. And hello, Captain America. There we go. I feel better now. Feel far better. Doesn't look like he actually got his fine. Did he get his fine? Is he unhappy after being fined? I don't know if he got his fine or not. Let's make sure he did get his fine. Good. Absolute joke. What a joke of a goalkeeper. What an absolute waste of oxygen. That's unacceptable. Ivan Wasi, because I know he can be good, he's not going to get fined and transfer listed. He is going to get told, though, that that was utter crap and be less crap. I mean, just like Joel Whittingham, you've seen me play someone else in your position for the last couple of weeks. You think you want to come in and send a message that I need to keep you. And you just give me attitude. Like, not acceptable. Completely unacceptable. And that's going to change. Anyway, boys, I'm pretty much going to leave it there because I'm far too angry to function with this team. We're probably going to come back. I feel like Chelmsford-ish. What have we got left there? 18 games, 19 games. So if we come back, let's come back for the start of March. Screw it, let's come back for the start of March. That's going to be the way forward. Anyway, guys, on that bombshell, that's going to be the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, hit the like and subscribe buttons below. Ring the bell to find out when more videos come. Leave me a comment. I like comments, I like reading comments, I like responding to comments. Don't get enough comments. Give me some comments. In the meantime, I've been Chasing Lamely. I'll see you very soon. Have a good one.